Guys, did I not put it in my manifestation that I want this in September 2021? It did happen in September 2021. Your blessings and praise all over you, Jesus. Guys, let's talk about how I manifested my visa. In less than 20 days, actually, less than 20 days, we are having this guy here because somebody's son decided that it should be here, and that's going to make the video beautiful. So I hope it's beautiful in your eyes. I think in my last video I stopped where I said we sent PFL in procedural fairness letter. We responded to it in May, and then June I asked my husband to come to Nigeria, and he did. June, July, August, we heard nothing from my RCC anymore, like literally nothing. And you all know my medical expired, and they were already talking about they sent it again for reassessment. So that's August when my husband got back to Canada. Let me tell you something, this is so hard. This whole situation of having your spouse in the abroad and one in their home country, it is not easy on both. We also feel that it affects the female more, but I'm telling you, it affects the men too. My husband came, he had the best time, and when he was going, in his head, he was like he's going back to an empty house, and that hit him badly. Ladies and gentlemen, when he got back to his home, to his empty house, he had to go into therapy because it was super hard on him. I don't want to go into that, but just wanted to let you know that it is not easy waiting for immigration. It's not easy waiting for your application, your life to be, your fate to be decided upon. It is not easy, and there are people in therapy because of this. August, my babe was like, whatever it is that is delaying these people, it definitely must be your medical. So I went on Nairaland and asked people, like, what do they think? Should we go for a remedical or just wait for these people to respond? In August, I applied for a travel visa. Customer care, they just told us that you just have to wait for them to either that's making them finish their reassessments and let them ask you. This application is going to go for a medical, because we do not know if you go for that medical by yourself, you're going to your case is going to go back again, like and priority for travel visa, your application is going to get it even longer. So before we saw that hope, and like, okay, but let's use this opportunity. They were just like visa, and they see that I should already have, regardless, let an application that is almost at, but let us know that we actually do have maybe the valid medical that in hand. I booked an appointment which said if I September in Canada with like travel visa, 1 month, and I let them know that my address has changed because we've seen something like that. And suddenly I came across this secret book on Facebook. The book was talking about how to manifest your desire, manifest anything that you want. This is not like you doing things like pagan or until you believe alone, but they are saying there's a process to these things. Number one, let me say that I did acknowledge the amount of prayers that went into my transitioning to Canada. I prayed a lot. My husband prayed a lot. We had people that prayed with us. We had families that prayed with us, friends that prayed with us. So this is not in a way saying all the prayers did not work, but this is me saying I chose another approach, and I think that approach brought the manifestation faster than it should. And the way the book puts it is basically what the Bible also told us. The Bible told us to believe that we have received. The Bible told us to have faith that we have received. The Bible told us that there is power in our tongue, and we should be positive with whatever it is that we confess in our lives. We should be positive with our thoughts. The Bible told us to give to people, make charity something normal in our lives. The Bible told us to have gratitude with the things that we have and the things that we do not even have, and that is exactly what this book also saying. There's also one thing or two things that the book expatiated more, and it's saying that you need to reprogram your thought process. So if you are asking that, God, I don't want my application to be denied, that the manifestation or the action word there is negative, and the law of manifestation only sees the action word, which is refused. And whatever it is that you are praying for is going to be refused. So why don't you instead say, God, I want my application to be approved? Forget about the other side of it that you do not want. Focus on what you want Exactly. That's what the book is talking about. And the book is also saying that when you are asking to actually receive things, make sure that you are happy when you are asking for these things. Now, your situation may be like you are in a very bad place at that point in time. How are you supposed to be happy? But the book is saying, think about the things that makes you happy. Think about maybe your childhood. Think about things that probably make you laugh. If you have to watch comedy, watch it. But at the point that you are thinking, whatever it is that is going on in your mind is actually something that's taking you away from your bad place, you thinking about something that's making you laugh and all that is when you slot in your desire, fix it in. You are laughing right now, maybe you are on a call with someone and then the person is making you laugh, and immediately say what is it that you want at that point in time. In my case, I want Canada visa. Immediately I'm in that mood, I'm laughing, I'm watching BB Naija, I'm laughing. You know, I just like, I have received my Canada visa application. So when I got the book, I was like, okay, I'm going to put everything they say into practice. Before I found the book, I am actually big on gratitude journaling. I have it. I do it daily. I am also big on meditating and also visualizing things. When I read the book, I knew that I also have to be in a happy place to be able to receive that which I want. So the book says, write out your desire, say it out. In my case, what did I want? So I wrote, I am getting my Canada multiple entry visitor visa this September 2021. 3 things that I want. I am going to Toronto, Canada to live with my husband this September 2021. The third one, I have received Canada visa application approval this September 2021. And I started on the 10th. I told myself I was going to do it for 21 days. So every day I wake up, I'll pick the first one. I am getting my Canada multiple entry visitor visa this September 2021. I will express it like 6 times. I'll keep saying it. And then I'll pause and imagine myself getting the email and how I would react of that visa. Like, I already know that I'm going to see do not reply as the subject matter. And once I see do not reply, I know that it's from IRCC. So I imagine, I visualize it, that I'm saying do not reply, and then I'm opening it, and then I'm saying that my application has been approved. The second one, I'm going to Toronto, Canada to live with my husband this September 2021. This part, I am dressing up. Firstly, I was in Abuja, so I'm packing my load from Abuja to Ibadan. And to Ibadan, I packed all of my loads. And then I also visualized the clothes that I was going to wear, which was exactly how I dressed when I was traveling. You've seen my relocation vlog. So I imagined it in my head. I'm going to wear these trousers, I'm going to wear this shoe, I'm going to wear this black top, I'm going to hold 2 sweaters, I'm going to tie them around my waist because I'm going to have to wear them in the aircraft. I imagine myself in the airport, I imagine myself walking into the aircraft. If you've seen that my relocation vlog, I think the last one, when I was entering the aircraft, I was like, this is finally happening. It's because I have visualized it that it was happening exactly how I did. And the third one, I have received Canada visa application approval this September 2021. Here I was visualizing how I would react when I finally get my passport back and I open it and I see a visa on it. I was doing it every day. In my passport, I got a small paper and I wrote Canada visitor visa, multiple entry, in a sticky note, and I put it inside my passport. I closed it up. That one is like representing visa on my passport. Not only that, 2 more things. I went on Google and I looked for multiple entry Canada visa, exactly how it looks like. I changed the name, I changed all the information on it, I put it to mine, and I made sure that the date was saying September 2021. It has to be September 2021. If this manifestation thing, if this new method actually works, then I want to see it. I put it as my screensaver on my phone, and I used it as screensaver on my laptop. That is called vision board. So when I pick up my phone, this is my Canada visa. Like, I have received my Canada visa. When I open my laptop, because I'm always with my laptop, the first thing I'm seeing when the laptop goes on is my visa. So everything I was saying, everything I was thinking, everything was all about my visa, all about my traveling, my relocation. Everything was, it was like I was brainwashing myself that this is real, this has to be real, and I also have to feel it that it is real. that is not the last thing. There is one ultimate thing that I did, and that was, guys, look at the dates very well. Sit and look at all of this thing here. I wrote, my Canada visitor application is approved. I have received multiple entry Canada visa. Because I put in for another travel visa, that was why everything that I'm saying here is travel visa. I was actually manifesting that particular visa. But while reading this book that I told you about, the book is The Secret, the book also says something that you might actually be asking for something and something has come about. When you think about it very well, it is actually in accordance with everything that you have asked for. Every day I would wake up and say and write, my Canada visitor application is approved. I have received multiple entry Canada visa. And I will write this 55 times every day for 5 days. Guys, no be beans. 55 times every day for 5 days. I started on the 10th of September, 11th of September, 12th of September, 13th of September, and the last day was 14th of September. And at the end of the day, I wrote, thank you, Jesus. Also, I was journaling. I was doing gratitude journaling specifically for this. I was thanking God for the visa that I have received. I was thanking God that I am already living in Canada. I was thanking God for everything that I actually had. You know, even though I was waiting for visa, I was waiting for everything to happen. But then I had breath of life. I have food. I have shelter. I wasn't lacking anything other than I wasn't living with my husband. So I was genuinely grateful for everything that I had that period in time. And I was also doing charity. But that is one of the things that the book also teaches, because you have to give to people. You have to share with people whatever it is that you have. You know, I was doing all of that. It's supposed to be second nature, like just normal thing to give to people. You can't actually be asking God to give to you and you are not giving to others. Charity covers multiples of sins, and giving to people is actually very important. And I know that almost all the religion that we have Amazon that give. How would you know if your manifestation is about to come to pass? So you feel it. You know, you cannot possibly brainwash yourself with this and not feel like you've received an answer to your prayers. Guys, so 14th of September I finished my manifestation stuff, and 16th of September was my remedical. So I went for the remedical, and by the 21st of September, 16th of September was like a Thursday. By 21st of September was like Tuesday. I got a call from IOM telling me that everything is fine with my result and they have transmitted it to IRCC. Now, I do not know if they do that for everybody, but I know that they did that for me. And by the 24th, which was a Friday, I was on a video call with Babe, and I randomly just went to his account, to the PR account, because I have the login details. I randomly went there and I was like, Babe, my medical is approved. Like, the medical is approved. In the account, they will not say Dupe's medical is approved. Okay, it is just one medical, and that medical represents two people's medical. So if one person's medical is not valid, that medical is going to be showing medical needed or something like that, not approved. All the people on that application, their medical must be valid at the time that they are making a decision. The medical stage is 2. When you first apply and when they want to approve your application. So your medical must be valid at the time of your application and also at the time that they are going to approve that application. So that was what caused our delay. So 24th of September, as I was saying, our medical was approved. And you know, we saw everywhere that it takes a while, you shouldn't do it, blah, blah, blah. In fact, I was saying, wow, they approved this medical. Like, they literally just transmitted it 3 days ago or 4 days ago, like just on Tuesday and Friday they approved it. Like, oh wow. And in that period of my husband's wow, he was saying, don't worry, our PR will be out before the end of the month. And I was like, bro, chill, yeah, chill. Today is the 24th of September. We have Saturday, Sunday. That means 25, 26. 27th is Monday. and we only have 30 days in September, so we only have 27, 28, 29, 30, 4 more days. As you are saying, we are going to get our PR in September, this September that has finished. So bro, you don't know what you're saying. And he said something. He said, are you God? You know, I kept quiet, like, well, that's true, I'm not God, anything can happen.
Jesus, for all you have done and all you do, Jesus, Abudiwaka. Agave Brale, hey! Agave Brale, Parai. Your blessings and friends all over you, Jesus, Abudiwaka. Guys, I know there's an energy right there and so much sunshine on my face. Like, I'm so glowing. Oh my god, there's so much happiness here. It finally happened, and it happened in a way that I didn't expect. Like, God, how? I honestly still don't know how to react. It still feels like a dream, like it's not really happening. But gosh, babe, you're living in Nigeria, going to meet your husband. Okay, it's really happening. It's PPR, and that's passport request from Canadian immigration, and that, God, I waited for this kind of meal for 3 years. It's been a heck of a journey. The shocking part, the most shocking part, okay? On Monday, which was September 27th, my husband received the mail, and he called me immediately and said he sent me a file. I looked at his expression. I was like, okay, guy, I can't read this, but I started having an anxiety, and I was like, okay, let me just go check. I hope it is not that they refused us, because if it is like past, you should be telling me. You should not be telling me to go and check. You should be telling. I should be able to see the expression on his face, you know. So I went to check, and then I read it, and I was like, in the mail they were talking about, you know, confirm your address and all of those, some kind of information that they are going to need for portal, and after that they are going to send you a portal link, and you can, you know, update your portal, and after that they are going to send you your COPR. I went back to her like, babe, they've answered us. They've answered us. Like, how? My medical was just on the 16th. Today is the 27th. What's going on? They asked that if your dependent is not in Canada, let us know, and immediately replied to them that my wife resides in Nigeria, and she's going to need a passport request for her to be able to land in Canada. Guys, again, that same day, 27th, they sent my passport request in about 1 or 2 hours difference. I did not know how God did it. I don't know what happened. Like, guys, does it happen like that? For everything that I've seen on the internet and everywhere, it's always been like weeks from the first time they sent you that email to create a portal. It's always been like maybe 1 week minimum, usually like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, some people 1 month. And that was how they sent me passport request on the 27th, and I was like, okay, with a passport request, I still cannot submit my passport until they issue the principal applicant, which is my husband, his correspondence of permanent residence. Yeah, we have to wait for that, and that, according to all the timeline that we have seen on the internet, it doesn't happen in 24 hours. It doesn't happen in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. It might take, you know, more days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month. It might just take that. And since when I received that PPR, I just, you know, looked for a place to prepare all of my documents, my passport, all the paper that I'm going to send to them and everything. I just know on that 28th, I went out, take my passport, and tried to print all the documents that I'm going to need and put them in the envelope. So on my way back from where I went to take my passport, I was in the Uber, and my husband called me and said, well, babe, check your email. I'm like, guys, see, just tell me whatever it is. Don't ask me to check my email. So I just check your email. It's like, they send the PR. I was like, yeah. It's like, our case is different. Our case is actually different. Like, guys, I honestly still don't know how to feel. All of this happened in 24 hours. How?
Did you not say that, am I God, that we are going to get a PR before the end of September? It actually happened before the end of September. Guys, did I not put it in my manifestation that I want this in September 2021? It did happen in September 2021. God is good. Guys, that is the end of our 1 year permanent resident application journey. That is the end of it. It ended in praise. Guys, if you see me doing loud, doing anyhow, because I'm living in Canada, I waited for my time. It did not just happen. This is a journey that started 2018. There are people that are being sponsored by their spouse that are in Canada already. Maybe they are permanent residents or they are citizens. You know, you can sponsor your spouse that's outside of Canada, and they are also experiencing delays. They are also experiencing all of this. It's not an easy thing for anybody that have to wait to unite their spouse. It's a serious, it's a trying period. The experience is harrowing, it's painful, it's excruciating. If you are still in this process, I'm just telling you that, you know, be positive. Just keep a positive mind. Do not try, don't let your mind, your heart be wavered. Don't let it shake. Just be positive, and I believe that you're going to get your golden meal very soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate everyone. I know this video is super long, but you're still here. Thank you so much, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and it is like insightful to some extent. I hope so. Thank you so much. So in my next video, I think I will be sharing my reaction when I got my visa, my passport back, okay? And I'm also going to be letting you know where to send your passport. Yeah, if you want your passport fast, you know. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.